A symbol of progress crashes. A nation breathes in silence. Technology faces unyielding scrutiny. One truth endures amid the wreckage. Hello and welcome to Explained by NewsX. Today, we confront a tragedy that has shaken India and reverberated across the global aviation industry. The catastrophic crash of Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 7878 Dreamliner on 12 June 2025. This devastating incident in Ahmedabad not only claimed 275 lives, but also marked the very first fatal crash in the Dreamliner's 14-year history. This has raised urgent questions about aviation safety and manufacturing standards. From the aircraft's revolutionary debut to the wreckage in Nagar, we explore the critical chapters of the Dreamliner's journey in India and the lessons this tragedy demands for the future of aviation safety. Now, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner launched in 2011 with Japan's All Nippon Airways. It redefined air travel. Its lightweight, carbon fiber, composite structure cut fuel consumption by up to 25%, making long-haul flights more cost-effective for airlines. Larger windows, higher cabin humidity, and quieter engines elevated passenger comfort to new heights, earning praise worldwide. By 2025, over 1,000 Dreamliners have carried more than 1 billion passengers across 80 airlines. This became a cornerstone of modern aviation. Its 14,000-kilometer range enables non-stop routes across continents, connecting distant cities with unmatched efficiency. Yet, the Dreamliner's cutting-edge design came with challenges. In 2013, lithium-ion battery fires grounded the global fleet for 4 months, exposing early vulnerabilities. More recently, the 2024 whistleblower report flagged concerns about improper fuselage fastening, raising fears of structural risks after thousands of flights. While Boeing addressed these issues, the Dreamliner's innovative technology demanded rigorous maintenance and oversight. So how did this game-changing aircraft become a cornerstone of India's aviation dreams? In 2006, Air India, then a state-owned carrier, made a bold move to modernize its aging fleet with a historic $11 billion order for 68 Boeing aircrafts, including 27 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners. Now, the goal was clear: to transform Air India into a global competitor, rivaling giants like the Emirates and Singapore Airlines. Fast forward 6 years, the first Dreamliner landed in India in 2012, despite production delays at Boeing, which was caused by supply chain bottlenecks and quality control issues. The Boeing 787's fuel efficiency and long-range capabilities revolutionized Air India's operations by enabling direct flights to London, New York, and Singapore. The passengers applauded the spacious cabins, larger windows, and enhanced comfort, which aligned with India's vision of global connectivity. However, the Dreamliner's complex systems posed maintenance challenges. Technical snags, including issues with avionics and auxiliary power units, occasionally grounded flights, hinting at the need for robust maintenance protocols. Now, all this led to a bigger question. Did these early operational hurdles signal deeper risks that went unaddressed? On 12 June 2025, Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 787-8 bound for London's Gatwick Airport, took off from Ahmedabad Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport at 1:39 p.m. IST. A mere 30 seconds later, tragedy struck. The aircraft, carrying 242 passengers and crew members, including former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani plummeted into Meghaninagar, a densely populated residential area. The plane struck a medical college hostel, sparking massive fire and leaving just one survivor. The video footage captured the aircraft in a desperate nose-up position at just 825 feet, struggling to maintain lift. Captain Sumit Sabharwal, with 8,200 hours of flight experience, issued a mayday call a few seconds before communication was lost. Reports indicate that the aircraft faced a 90-minute delay in its previous flight due to a technical fault. Now, Indian agencies such as the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau and the Directorate General of Civil Aviation are investigating potential causes, including bird strikes, wing flap malfunctions, or engine failure. To uncover the truth, the black box, comprising the digital flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, has become a critical piece of evidence. Severely damaged by the intense post-crash blaze, the Indian government has decided to send the black box to the United States of America, where experts at the NTSB's laboratory will attempt to retrieve its data. Under international rules, the AAIB, as the authority in the state of occurrence, will receive the extracted data to lead the crash investigation, ensuring transparency and collaboration. This disaster, one of India's deadliest aviation tragedies, has left a nation grieving and demanding accountability. The Ahmedabad crash has thrust Boeing into a maelstrom of controversy. Until 12th June, the Dreamliner boasted a near flawless safety record with no fatal crashes in its operational history. However, past issues cast a long shadow. Now, following the crash, Boeing stock and its supplier Spirit Aerosystems stocks also plummeted. This reflects investors' fears about reliability. Even so, the US government's Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board have joined India's investigation, focusing on whether manufacturing defects, maintenance oversights, or operational errors contributed to the tragedy. But Boeing's reputation, already battered by the 737 MAX crisis, now faces a critical test in India, which is a key market with growing aviation demand. The bigger question thus remains whether Boeing can restore confidence in the Dreamliner and its broader portfolio. India's aviation sector, which is amongst the fastest growing globally, is projected to double its passenger traffic by 2030. Air India's privatization under the Tata Group in 2022 aimed to position the airline as a global leader with the Dreamliner as its flagship aircraft. However, the Ahmedabad crash threatens this vision, eroding trust and impacting bookings across the aviation industry. Now, against this backdrop, the DGCA faces intense pressure to strengthen oversight of maintenance, crew training, and air traffic control. The crash has exposed gaps in safety protocols, prompting calls for stricter regulations and better infrastructure planning. International cooperation with the FAA and NTSB will be crucial to uncovering the crash's root cause and preventing future tragedies. As India pursues its Make in India aerospace ambitions, which is aiming to boost domestic manufacturing and establish itself as an aviation hub, there is an urgent need to prioritize safety over cost. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner brought India closer to the world, fueling dreams of global connectivity and aviation excellence. Its fuel efficiency, passenger comfort, and long-range capabilities transformed Air India's operations and elevated India's presence in global aviation. As the investigation unfolds, the focus remains on uncovering the truth and delivering justice for the 275 lives lost and ensuring safer skies for millions of future passengers. The Dreamliner's legacy in India, once a symbol of progress, now hinges on resilience and reform. As India mourns, the commitment to safer, more reliable air travel must rise above the wreckage. This is a defining moment for India's aviation journey, a test of its ability to soar through adversity. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more on NewsX.